What's up guys, it's Snowflake here and welcome to episode 3 of my Football Manager Galatasaray save. I'm being a bit cheeky, sneaking in a recording session as I have to leave for football in about, IRL football that is, in about half an hour. That should be enough time to play our next match, which is at home to Shakhtar. Last time we beat Zenit 3-0 and then before that we beat our under 21s 8-2, so pre-season's going well so far. So let's hope it continues in that way. We've got a new under 19s coach, Önder Engin. Let's find out. No, he's retired fairly recently, mostly playing in the lower divisions. Assistant manager at Gençler Birliği. It's not too bad. We'll ask him to recommend a signing. Abdul Silan and Murat Kaytaz. So a couple more coaches. Abdul Silan I don't think is a real person. He's not. Murat Kaytaz, 34, under-19s coach. We used to be at some pretty decent Turkish league clubs, but again I don't know who he is. I'm assuming he'll do a good job. World Cup 2022 moves to Australia, as it tends to do in every save. Contracts. Recommend against. Okay, we'll offer Linez a contract. Not Eren or Selçuk, because assistant doesn't want us to, or Don Kiva, or Sinan, or Mordat. Okay, I don't know why they want to keep Ismail, but sure, we'll offer him a contract. Not one for Tarek, Gökay, or Batuhan. Bunch of staff also want to stay. You got Levent Shahin. Tafarel doesn't want to. Nedim Yiğit doesn't want to. Koray Tetik. Orkun Ishak. He used to play for Galatasaray. Didn't realise he was part of the staff. Fadıl Koşutan. Ceyhun Müderrisoğlu. Hakan Bulut. Erkan Ferin. Okay, we have to negotiate a bit, but that's fine. Ibrahim Cezayir doesn't want to. Yasin Küçük does not want to. Mehmet Özerkan. Muammer Özel. Hakan Gash doesn't want to. Osman Kul doesn't want to. Nazmi Arslan doesn't want to. Ümit Davala should do. He's a big part of Galatasaray history. Johan Almandas works for us as a scout. I had no idea. We're definitely keeping him then. Ferzak Çevizci doesn't want to. Tuncay Akşi doesn't want to. Önder Engin, we just signed him. Same for Murat. Gökhan Kağcıoğlu doesn't want to. Abdul Saran, we just signed. And Hasan Shash, we want to keep as well. Okay. Wow, no one good enough to join us. Can't tell if that's a good thing or bad thing. Alright, we inquired for someone last time, Lucas Souza. We don't have 1.4 million, so gonna have to turn that one down. Nursal Bilgin is our director of football. I'd love to work with him, of course. No, we're not getting Melee. It's too bad. Okay, our performance against Zenit. Highest passes, Linez to Sinan. Key passes, Linez. Most mistakes, Linez. We don't seem to do a lot on the right. Maicon was our man of the match. Ismail, well, he didn't have much to do, so understandable if he was the worst. Scouts, why not? Austrian Premier League and FA Cup, Italian Cup. Austrian First Division. You never know who you'll find. Okay, anything interesting? Okay. Interesting. Oh, someone's telling us who we should sign. Yusuf Yazıcı from Trabzonspor. No way we can afford him. Ben Alouan from Leicester and Mbaba at Vallecano. Oh, Beşiktaş in fact have signed Yusuf Yazıcı. How about that? United signed Adrian Silva, as they always seem to do. Başakşehir has signed a player as well. Don't know who he is though. Konradson. Okay, no contract renewal. I tried, buddy. Emre Akbaba out with blisters for 6 to 9 days. Better than the injury he has in real life, which will take him out for a whole season. 6 to 9 days. It should still be back in time for our next match. Onyekuru tight thigh, 2 to 3 days. That should be fine. He won't miss any matches. Though it is worrying that so many people are getting injuries. Cool. Reach the group stage of the Champions League. We've already done that. Win the league and get to the final of the cup. Not very easy. And Gökay Güney signed a new contract. I don't know how happy I should be about that, considering he's not that good in this game, but now the press are linking us with Origi. Probably can't afford him. Cool, loads of people signing contracts. Ismail, Linez, that's a big one. Kind of rushing through this because I want to get to the match as quickly as possible. Training camp squad. We're going to Slovenia from the 12th to the 22nd. So let's pick our squad. Just Ismail's our only goalkeeper. Maicon, Serdar, Linez, Ömer, Ahmet, Ozan and Emirhan as our defenders. Again, pretty light. A lot of midfielders though. Fernando, Ndai, Belhanda, Rodriguez, Feguli, Emre, Onyekuru, Selçuk, Donk, Sinan, Yunus, Atalay, Recep, Celil, Mustafa, Abdusamed and Mutlu, with Eren, Murdat, Malik, Ahmed Sivri, who's actually Turkish Cypriot, and Ali Yavuz as our strikers. Get to see some players for the first time. Ndai, Belhanda and Feguli, I believe, are at the World Cup, so they've been on holiday, so we'll get to see them. Seeing if there's any interesting news. We're going to be live for the Shakhtar match. Okay, so we've got 680k, so we can't afford Sessegnon. We'll scout Julio Cesar. We'll scout Pavon. We'll scout Vanda. And that's it. No one else. Wow, scouts haven't been too busy. We got more agent offers than scouts. Okay. Dairo Moreno. So we can sign this guy for free. Midfielder, 3.5 stars. Alright, well, let's do it then. Oh, he doesn't want to talk. Okay. Fantastic. Oh, that was Elmanda. Abue now finished scouting Varasanovic. But he's not very good, so we're not going to sign him. And Rus from PSG, again, not a very good goalkeeper, so we won't go after him. There's our Shakhtar report. This should be a bit of a tougher match. Training week done. Serdar was the best. Tell him well done. Ismail was the worst. Eren and Ömer also doing well. Set piece training worked because Maicon scored from in our last match from a corner, I believe. Okay, game saved. We're almost there. Tavala staying, that's good news. Selçuk out for 5 to 6 days of a bruised thigh, another injury. And he'll probably miss the match then. There's no point risking him in a pre-season friendly. Okay, we got an under-21 match against Adana Demirspor. Okay, I was going to say make them available to, players to make available here. So Donk, Fernando, Feguli, Eren, Doğuşcan, Batuhan and Sinan are available so they can get a bit fitter. Delight joins Liverpool, Rugani to Real Madrid and Weigl to Man City. Some big moves in the transfer market. Liverpool would love to have Delight for 44 mil now. Imagine that with Van Dijk. Very worrying stuff. Training schedule. Yep, cool. And we played against the under-21s. Let's watch for highlights. Mainly because we've got some first team players. So Melih's throw here, Gökay, Melih, Eren, Sinan in the box. Sinan finds Mustafa on the edge of the box. Mustafa's shot saved by Yusuf Bolat. Good effort there. Feguli now with the corner. Eren's header, and there it is, 1-0 to our under-21s as Feguli sets up Eren. Two first team players linking up there. Here comes Donk now. Sinan puts in the cross. Feguli at the back post, puts it wide. So yeah, it's mostly our first team players getting involved. Sinan now with a free kick. Good effort off the post. Eren with a rebound. Somehow saved onto the post. Should have been 2-0 there for Eren. Here he is again to Mustafa. Feguli to Gökay. Just signed a new contract. Gökay Güney to Sinan, who finds the side netting with an ambitious effort. Feguli's cross is blocked. It comes to Fernando. Here's Gökay to Mustafa. Long range effort off the top of a crossbar. Mustafa's come close a couple of times so far. Now Gökay to Sinan. Out wide to Melih. Melih's cross. Eren at the near post. Headed in again. Second goal for Eren. Second header. Good cross there by Melih. And yeah, we win this game 2-0. Eren, understandably, the man of the match. Good for him to get some fitness. And now we're ready to face Shakhtar. Or we should be. Okay. Selçuk 1 to 2 more days, so he might be ready for tomorrow. Mariano definitely not. Emre lacking in match fitness a bit. Bit of injury risk. That's fine. Players to move between squads. Ahmet, yeah, he shouldn't be in the under-21s. Ozan definitely is good enough for first team football. Malik Kara Ahmet, not that good, but I guess we'll move him. High potential players. You got Malik, could become better than Onyekuru, Yunus, Mutlu. We'll see. And now backroom advice. Jovanovski for under-19s fitness coach. Why not? Çağatay Erkup, the chief data analyst, will steal him from Gençler Birliği. Hüsamettin Efe for under-19s data analyst. Same for Vehbi İşeri. medical team. Under 19 sports scientist Haluk Küçük, Eldi Çakar, and Adem Dikmen, all generated people. Önder Engin, we can get him a Continental Pro license, and Murat Kaytaz an A license. Nice. Okay, assistant can do the briefing, balanced mentality, looking for overlaps, and a flexible shape. It doesn't mean anything to me, but I'm sure it does to the team. Okay, Onyekuru should be fine. Fernando and Emre not quite fully fit. Selçuk is fine, okay. And yeah, I think we have enough time to play the Shakhtar match before I have to play some IRL football. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick the team. So yeah, we got Ismail in goal. We got the same back four of Linez, Maicon, Serdar and Ömer. Fernando will start holding with Atalay and Emre in the middle. Murat starts on the right. Rodriguez starts on the left, with Onyekuru starting up front. And our 12 on the bench are Batuhan, Abdulsamed, Recep, Ahmed Sivri, Ozan. Feguli could play his first match back from the World Cup. Malik, Ahmed Çalık, Yunus, Eren, Donk and Sinan. And Shakhtar have got Piatov in goal, Budko, Ordets, Krivtsov and Ismaili at the back. Kovalenko and their own Maicon holding, with Marquinhos, Cipriano, Alan Patrick and Wellington Nem behind Coyote up front, with Savin, Kochalava, their own Fernando. So they've got a Maicon and a Fernando just like us. Gotta love that Brazilian originality. Junior Marias, Boybat, or Bolbat, Matvienko, Marlos, Stepanenko, Dentinho and Rakitsky on the bench. Okay. Without any further ado, let's do this. 11 goals in 2 games so far. To be honest, I'll just be happy with any type of good performance. I think Shakhtar is a level above Zenit, and Zenit had a lot of players missing, still on holiday from the World Cup. So I'm expecting a tough match here from Shakhtar. Well, one back there by Ömer Bayram. This isn't really our first team either, far from it. Ismaili's throw for Shakhtar gets it back from Maicon. Here is Maicon again. Wellington Nem. All the Brazilians on the pitch at the moment is Kovalenko. Out wide to Budko. Here's Marquinhos, Cipriano. Maicon to Budko. Maicon again. Kovalenko to Alan Patrick. Marquinhos, Maicon. Alan Patrick, patient play by Shakhtar as Wellington Nem. Alan Patrick, you could say were good defending by us, to be honest, and not finding a way to break through. Wellington Nem to Kovalenko now. Marquinhos, Cipriano goes for goal from distance, and Ismail forced to make a save, but we have forced him to make the save from distance. Marquinhos, Cipriano now with the corner. And it's Krivtsov's header, but it's straight at Ismail. Not too much danger there. So Shakhtar's definitely started out on top, but nothing we can't handle so far. Ismail's long ball, and Onyekuru's through on goal here. Straight from the drop kick, and Piatov forced into a save. And that was the best chance of the game, dare I say, for Onyekuru. Probably should have scored. He'll take the corner now. And it's not a very good one. Over everyone's head and out for a goal kick. Piatov with the goal kick. A lot of highlights in this game, which doesn't bode well for someone who's in a bit of a hurry. But we should be fine. Alan Patrick now will bring it forward for Shakhtar. Played it to Marquinhos. I'm not sure who that was not marking. The cross is headed away by Linez. As far as their Maicon, who shoots from distance, but Ismail makes a save to his right. Good start for the goalkeeper, who didn't have a lot to do against Zenit. Ömer's throw now to Onyekuru. Back to Ömer. Here's Fernando. To Atalay on the edge of the box. Atalay just wide. He impressed against Zenit. So far, he hasn't done anything wrong, I think. Not that I'm seeing anyway. Linez's throw now to Onyekuru. Murdat. Good tackle by their Maicon. Onyekuru back to Linez. Linez's cross. Back post headed away by Butko. It comes out to Ömer Bayram and his shot is blocked. It will be a corner. Would have been very surprised if Ömer Bayram had scored from there anyway. Emre will take. And easy for the goalkeeper to claim. Not been good from corners so far today compared to Zenit match. Right, Ismail now with the goal kick. Onyekuru will chase, but it will be Ismaili's header. Alan Patrick with a good turn in midfield. Alan Patrick brings it forward, takes a long shot. Nothing to worry about there. It goes harmlessly wide. Alright, still 0-0. Alright, we'll take Emre Akbaba off since he's apparently not having a very good game. I know it's the first half and that seems a bit harsh. Let's see what Malik Karahmed can do. It's a bit more defensive than he's used to, but... And here's Emre with a free kick now before he comes off. That might be his last action. Rodriguez with a dangerous looking cross cleared away as far as our Maicon. Back to Atalay. Lovely first time pass for Rodriguez out wide. Rodriguez's cross is blocked for a throw. Alright, there's the sub. Hopefully Malik can impress. Onyekuru brings it forward for us. Good tackle though by Kovalenko. Ismaili to Maicon. Alan Patrick turns. Back to Kovalenko. Marquinhos to Alan Patrick. Marquinhos again. And Kovalenko to Maicon. Shakhtar happy to keep the ball in midfield for a very long time. Butko on the right now. Marquinhos. And that's not a very good shot. Well, we're happy for them to keep it in midfield if they're just going to do that all game. Okay, let's tell our players to keep the passing short. And let's stop giving Alan Patrick space, apparently. Okay, Ismail's free kick. Ismaili heads it away. It's cleared as far as Malik. It's closed down. Ismaili. Fernando now to Malik. Fernando, Atalay. Fernando, first time long ball, and Murdat will get to this. Finds Onyekuru. The goalkeeper can't save it, and Henry Onyekuru has given us the lead. Lovely move. Fernando, I think that was, with the pass for Murdat. And an easy pass across for Onyekuru, who almost missed it to be fair, but he scored. And Alan Patrick there with a free kick for Shakhtar hits the post before Serdar clears. A warning that Shakhtar are not going to lie down and let that be it. And looks like we're coming up to half time, 1-0 up. Honestly, Shakhtar have been a bit better, but we've had the better chances. We haven't had more chances, but we've had the better ones. I say that as Shakhtar have one last chance maybe, but Linez heads the throw away. Here's Ismaili to Maicon. Alan Patrick. Back to Ismaili. Kovalenko now from the edge of a box, but he puts it wide. And it looks like we'll go into half-time 1-0 up, thanks to Onyekuru's goal. A good conversion of final third entries to shots. Lost and recovered a lot of possession in our own third. It's a bit worrying. Onyekuru then good. Atalay not so good. Okay. But you know, he's going to learn from this. We've told Atalay and Malik no pressure. Told everyone else this is your chance to impress. Alright, let's hope for a good second half. Marlos and Junior Moraes have come on for Marquinhos, Cipriano and Coyote for Shakhtar. I don't know. I think Marlos is one of their better players if I remember right. But we'll see. I'm not commentating over this part because I don't think it's going to end up in a chance. Right, well, yeah, not the best long ball there by Fernando this time, but his last one that I saw led to a goal, so I'm not going to hold that against him. Highlight's still carrying on here, so there might be something happening, so I'm going to start. Alright, or Maicon's lost that one, and Junior Moraes is through for Shakhtar. Ismail once again makes the save. Our Maicon must have thought he was their Maicon, letting their striker through on goal like that. Bukko's throw. Kovalenko back to Bukko. Bukko's cross, and it's easy enough for Ismail. Ismail sends it long, but there's no Galatasaray player even near where he kicked the ball, so it's easy for Bukko to bring down. But Rodriguez just takes it off him, sloppy play by the Shakhtar right back, and Rodriguez able to bring it forward and shoot, and tipped onto the post by Piatov. So unlucky there, Gary Rodriguez. Shakhtar free kick now, Ismaili to Maicon. Alan Patrick to Kovalenko. Maicon back to Kovalenko, a bit behind him. Good pass out wide for Butko, who can keep it in and gets the cross in. Omer's headed away as far as Maicon on the volley over the bar though. This is an end-to-end game, you have to say. Surprisingly, only one goal in it. Alright, Fernando's tired, so he needs to come off. Now's a good time to bring another youngster on. I think Abdul Samed Karnuchur. So we've got a triple threat of youngsters in the midfield. Should at least be interesting to see how that experiment turns out. Not so good so far. Alan Patrick's corner is Marlos now. Gets into the box and shoots, and that's a great finish. Marlos with the equaliser for Shakhtar. And I guess that's what happens when you put on too many youngsters. Oh well, it's pre-season, lads. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But it was nice winning every game we played so far. Omer is booked for a push on Marlos. Yeah, the Football Manager referees aren't more lenient in pre-season friendlies as opposed to real life. Kochalava now on for Audets for Shakhtar. Let's tell Omer Bayram to calm down if we can. Looks like Maicon's getting a yellow card for Shakhtar. The referee has to be careful not to get the two Maicons confused. Linez not been good, so I guess we'll sub him off. It's not very often I've had to sub people off because they're not playing well. Don't even have any right backs on the bench with Mariano injured. So let me just take a quick browse through the squad. Maicon is yellow. Serdar is yellow. Ömer, no. Abdusamed, no. Atalay, no. Malik, no. Mudat, no. Rodriguez, orange. Recep, no. Ozan, no. Feguli, no. Ahmed, green, okay. And Yunus, no. Alright, so we'll bring on Ahmed Çalık. This is close to a right back as we have to bring on. Rakitsky and Dentinho on for Krivtsov and Wellington Nam. And get into the last 15 minutes. Looks like they are trying to send in low crosses. It doesn't look like they are working. Free kick. Onyekuru fouled by Kovalenko. Just a lecture. They're playing with caution and more discipline. Good for them, I guess. Atalay's tired, so we'll take him off. I guess some of these players were playing for the under 21s, so we'll bring on Feguli. Give him some game time in the first team. Could bring some experience and quality to that midfield for the last 5. Yellow card for Kovalenko for Shakhtar. And we'll see how much added time there is. I don't have much hope of getting the win, but 4 minutes. That will go by very quickly. We've got a corner though. Onyekuru. Header away by Kovalenko, and now it's Bukko, and actually this might be a Shakhtar attack. No one stopping Bukko. And there's a guy completely free in the box, and he's found Dentinho. What a chance, what a save by Ismail Kiper to stop Dentinho completely unmarked from, 4 yards out. And somehow we're still level. Marlos now for Shakhtar, and they're still trying to get a winner. Ismaili cleared away though by Ahmed Çalık, and now it's Mudat, and now we have a counter-attack. What a one run to this game, but no, never mind. Rakitsky with a tackle, and that might just be it. Ahmed's throw. Abdusamed back to Ahmed. Feguli, not the best cross or a shot, whenever it was. It's out for a goal kick. And that should be that. Alright, 1-1. Onyekuru's goal cancelled out by Marlos. Great game for Ismail in goal. Saved almost everything that came at him. Unlucky to only get 7.1 really. And that save at the end from Dentinho was crucial. Not a great game for Linez. 5 mistakes. Yeesh. Unlucky boys. It's probably a deserved draw if anything. Could have lost it, to be honest. But I'm pretty much in a rush to go now, so I'm going to end the episode there. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.